Stand up now and face the sun. Sorry.
Now temper's starting to flare.
I'm sorry, guys. In this video, I'm gonna get emotional. Spider-Man Brand New Day is about to be one of the best Marvel movies of all time. In this movie, Marvel fans are back, Spider-Man fans are back, but of course, Hulk fans will be back. So the past 2 days, yesterday and today, we got a bunch of teasers about Brand New Day, plot-wise and the suit. First of all, let's talk about the glorious suit. With all due respect, it's amazing. So again, it's the same exact suit as the final swing suit from No Way Home, which is glorious. One of the best suits in live action for Spider-Man. And that's saying a lot because I love Tobey's suit and Andrew's suit. I still have those ahead of the suit, but it's a little darker. The red's darker, but the blue's darker as well. Now, I do prefer the shiny metallic blue on the previous version, but it's not a big deal. But this suit now has raised webbing, which I love so much. I love raised webbing for suits. Okay, reminds me so much of Tobey. And also, the logo is so much bigger. Again, I love that as well. And if you take a look, this suit is inspired by Tobey and Andrew's suit, which is so awesome. I love how Tom Holland's Spider-Man is taking inspirations from the two GOATs. But most importantly, Spider-Man himself made this suit. Peter Parker himself made this suit. Let's go. Bye-bye, the Stark Tech suits. Let's go. Now, that goes to my next topic. This is why Spider-Man fans are back. Because Tom Holland's Spider-Man will finally become Spider-Man in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Look, the three first films, all of Spider-Man villains, first of all, were like connected to Iron Man some way, somehow. Vulture, Mysterio, just not a fan of that. And Peter was childish. He relied too much on others, especially Iron Man, which I was not a big fan of. For Spider-Man, what's the biggest keyword? Responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility.
Stop lecturing me, please.
He's an independent, responsible character. And again, I feel like in the first three films, they didn't really show that for Peter Parker / Spider-Man. So with him being by himself, nobody knows his identity. Now we can finally get that. And also, this movie is a grounded story. We'll get into that. But first, let's talk about the plot. So we got a new detail about the plot by The Hollywood Reporter saying Spider-Man, Punisher, and Hulk will all fight one another before figuring out who the real bad guys are. We won. So, obviously before this news came out, we all knew Punisher and the Hulk will be in this film. But now, with this reporting, it looks like in the first two acts of the film, at least the beginning of the film, Hulk, Punisher, and Spidey will all fight one another. And in the end, they will all team up to take down the villain, who is Mr. Negative. As we saw through a bunch of set leaks, set photos. Guys, we're getting a movie where Spider-Man, Jon Bernthal's Punisher, and the Hulk are all teaming up. I'm about to tear up. This is a dream come true, guys. This is a dream come true. First of all, Hulk and Spidey, one of the best duos in the comics. Both of these characters have so much respect for each other in the comics. And they share amazing moments in the comics, and we're getting that in this film. For the first time in the MCU, in live action, we're seeing Hulk and Spidey cross over and interact with each other. And that goes the same for Spider-Man and Punisher. Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Jon Bernthal's Punisher. This is every Marvel fan's dream come true. If I told you this, let's say even like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, that this will happen, you guys all laugh at me. Vice versa as well. And yet, here we are. But not just that. We're finally seeing Tom Holland's Spider-Man become Spider-Man. And we're seeing Hulk return as well after 11 years.
Right, a title. Oh my God. And the emotions for LeBron James.
That's right. The last time we saw Hulk, in my opinion, was Age of Ultron. Okay, look, we all know the MCU nerfed Hulk, right? But what's more important than that is getting the character right. Hulk is such a complex, depressing, tragic character. And the first two Avengers movies got his powers right, but also got that aspect right as well. The last time we saw Hulk in Avengers Age of Ultron, he was in a Quinjet leaving Earth. Depressed, sad, thinking he's a monster when he's a hero. But everybody thinks of him as a monster, especially because of what Wanda did to him, mind controlling him, which in the comics, that's inaccurate. Hulk cannot be mind controlled, but whatever. But he's heartbroken, leaving the Avengers, leaving Earth, leaving his place where he called home. And we were so excited to see where the character of Hulk goes from here, until Thor Ragnarok came along.
Quinjet. Go again.
Taking probably the best storyline for Hulk or probably in Marvel, the World War Hulk / Planet Hulk storyline, and making Hulk into a complete joke, making him into a comedic relief. It was just so heartbreaking. He had an auto-tune voice. He was a big baby when that's probably Hulk's best version, which is Green Scar, this awesome warrior, okay? This is probably the peak form for Hulk in my opinion. He speaks full sentences. He has skill with his fighting, so he can control his fighting and his anger, and it's just so freaking awesome. And again, taking the character as a joke, and it was just so heartbreaking. So guys, potentially this is the first time since 2015, 11 years, by the time this movie comes out in 2026, that we'll see Hulk in live action.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
Guys, this means something to me, man. 11 years, and we'll finally see Hulk in the big screen, done right, alongside Spider-Man and Punisher.
Oh, man. The tears of joy and the emotion pouring out.
I can't wait. I cannot wait, guys. You know, you might be asking, how do you know they'll get Hulk right? Okay, you all know Savage Hulk is returning in this movie. There's no way the MCU is going to bring Savage Hulk into this movie just to ruin him. Again, I hope they get his powers right and get Hulk right. I hope we get to see a brighter version of green for the Hulk and the classic purple pants. But not just that, I hope they get his character right as well. Showing his tragic backstory, just getting Hulk right. And guys, it's been long overdue. Long overdue. 11 years since we saw Hulk done properly in live action in the MCU. I cannot wait for this film. Like, I'm watching edits of this movie, you know, already edits for this movie. I'm watching edits of this movie getting so hyped and getting emotional. Like, I just cannot wait for that first trailer. Seeing Hulk. Imagine he says Hulk smash again. Guys, I can't wait. Thanks for watching, guys. Hulk out.